Okay, so the first thing is the CR7, 8 or 9, all these, the square pad is the negative side, you can see from the black wire. Any one of them, they're all connected, is the blank. So what I've done is I've just a little bit soldered that in. I've got a little wire that says blank that will go over and heat shrink onto that, so as to make clear what it is for anyone ever getting this in the future. And you see I've used one of these male 2.5 pin. The reason I've done that is because if I walk over here very carefully, oops, I can't do anything carefully, hang on. Yeah, I've taken the board that came with these little wires and I've put one of these bent 90-degree pin headers on, so then I can slide that onto the H, actually the B on the left hand side there, and I can do the vertical and horizontal same way. And you know, because sometimes reading these pins from the other side, it's like solder side is one side is horizontal, one side vertical, and sometimes I get it around the wrong way. So this will allow me to, you know, get it the right way. And I put on little labels like this. It doesn't really want to focus. V-sync, H-sync, and all that. So at least I'll be able to remember what's what. So hot air just going down. I put the pin header on this side, and I believe the fourth from the right is the vertical sync, and some people say the horizontal sync's on there. I didn't find it. It's up here on this cap, the one that says 22 that's closest to the video, C31. At least it appears to be. So that's where I'll solder the other bit and put another wire coming in. And that one I believe is the horizontal sync. And let's see where we get. Okay, so we put the H sync there and we follow it in via the H sync with the H. The V sync is going into the fourth pin of the header with the V-sync on it somewhere. We might be able to see it, yeah. And then the blank is going to the CR8 there. So I think it's time to give this a bit of a try. Might fry the Atari. Well, I've got another one if it does, but let's give it a go. Okay, after an awful lot of messing around, it finally bleeding works, yeah. This interface is really difficult to get in, and I think there was a bit of snot on one of the pins that the manufacturer had done underneath on the board, so it took a lot of effort to get in and out and check it. I was certain I got my syncs right, and I didn't get anything. So there's a slight colour different match, but there you go. What happens if I plug in, instead of this one, what happens if I plug in the high definition? Let's find out. Let me just pause. Okay, it's thinking, and there's the high definition there, and there's nothing that side, yeah. So at the moment the high def is causing problems, but the medium def is working, and I think I've always been trying it in the high def. But to be fair, even though I've always been trying it in the high definition and that's gone crazy, I had lost the picture every time I plugged in all of the syncs and that. So something's got to go on here, not certain what, but I'm making progress. Okay, so messing with the menu, you can see I've changed it to, see if I can do it again now. You see Auto Atari ST60, it says there, look. So I click on that profile and I move it to the standard mono. It doesn't like it, okay, it's very whatever. Put it on 60, it's not good, but there's something different going on, yeah. So maybe I got to change one of these up here. No, doesn't like it. Oh, test monitor. What's that saying? Test monitor for 50 Hz. New setting requires reboot on menu exit. Current resolution that. Another test source is not 50 Hz. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough because I told it was 60, yeah? So let's turn it back to something else. Mono. Yeah. It doesn't like the mono. Anyway, I've made a lot of progress now because that is 50 Hz. Let's do that. Test 50 Hz. New setting requires reboot on menu exit. Okay, I guess what they mean is you return reboot. I see. That's going to reboot, right? But we got it rock steady there on the analog, but this is going crazy here. So I've got a little bit of work to do, but I'm getting further. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, I'm not going to mess around. I'm going out tonight, so I will finish this another day. But anyway, the medium and low res works.